Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have the new Wayne Goss Blush Duo. I'm so excited to try this out, see how it wears on mature skin, do a wear test. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright you guys, before we get started, if you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. Join the glam fam. I do upload new videos every Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, and when I'm not on YouTube, you can follow me at Christy Allure on Instagram. I cannot wait to dive into this blush duo. So I only have one of them, but I'm so excited to see how this wears on mature skin because he designed this for everyone, but specifically for mature skin women. And he did his test group with women over 40 to really see how it was going to wear. And I will link his channel and his video he did when he introduced the blushes and the test group individuals he used and them applying the different colors. So I couldn't afford to do all of the colors, so I did stick to Coral Rose because I felt like that one jumped out at me the most. And I just, oh, it's so beautiful. I cannot wait for you guys to see how this wears. It is available at Beautylish.com with all of his other products. He has a pretty big spectrum of products now, so I'm so excited. I'm still waiting for him to launch that foundation and concealer because I know that's got to be around the corner, Wayne. It's got to be around the corner, and it's probably going to be spectacular for us mature. It's probably going to be the answer to all our prayers. But for now, we're just going to try out his blush. I do eventually want to get my hands on his eyeshadow palette and his eyeliners and his lipsticks and his lip glosses. I do have some of his brushes, and you guys know I've talked about his brushes on my channel before. They just glide on mature skin like nothing else. I mean, seriously, these Japanese handcrafted brushes are amazing, and we'll kind of talk about it as we move into the actual application process. But let's just roll over into the Beautylish website and check out those details. So you're looking at a $45 price point, and it comes in 4 different palettes with 2 different highlight blush combinations. So yes, $45 seems like a lot at first, but think about it, you're getting a highlighter and a blush. So if you break that in half, it's really not that expensive if you think about it that way. It has 5 stars, you guys, out of 24 reviews. The color choices are just unbelievably beautiful. Again, I went with Coral Rose, but you do have Blush Peony, which I really wanted to try that one out, but it did have a cool iridescent pink highlight to go with it. So I wasn't quite sure if that was something I was as interested in as the more champagne one that I did get. And then we have Bright Poppy, another one that I just can't wait to try out. And that is going to be gorgeous, especially on medium to dark tone skin. Bright Poppy Pink and Golden Copper. Oh, it's just so beautiful. And then I have Coral Rose here, and that's a soft peachy pink with a beige champagne highlight. And then the last one is a vibrant magenta with a luminous white gold. Oh, it's just, you guys, just wait till you see how this applies. They are so breathtakingly beautiful. The Weightless Veil Blush Palette is Wayne Goss's secret to a healthy looking, youthful flush. Each palette features 2 complementary shades, a matte blush and a radiant highlighter, designed to be worn alone or layered together to create your perfect cheek. Experience how the right blush has the power to transform your entire look, brightening your complexion and adding a fresh, natural looking dimension in just a few seconds. Why it's special? It's smooth. The Glide powder formula creates a feather-light veil on top of the skin that blurs the look of pores, fine lines, and texture. Weightless microfine pigments blend and build up effortlessly for streak-free color that lasts all day. Layer the blush and highlighter shades to create an array of effects, from a soft wash of just pinched color to a shimmering statement cheek. Choose from 4 custom designed colorways that flatter a wide range of skin tones. This is 19 grams of product and 0.67 ounces, so you're getting a good amount of product for $45. And again, like I said, if you break it in half, because realistically you're getting a blush and a highlighter, that's not bad, you guys. So a really good price point for what you're getting and the quality you're getting. It is just magnificent. I am gonna include the timestamps right there. Obviously, we just went over the details, so we're gonna go into the application process, do my final thoughts, a wear test, and then wrap it up. So let's just roll into the application process. All right, you guys, let's get started. I am so excited. So I haven't even opened it up. I am very, very excited to see how this is gonna play out on mature skin. Beautiful packaging, by the way. It's just so classy, and he's just a classy man, I tell ya. I love Wayne Goss, and just the simplicity of his front covering and that mirror. It's just a really nice mirror. But oh my gosh, look at that champagne gold and that coral pink. If you have mature skin, these are the kind of products you want to invest in because they're gonna go over texture really nice. So I can't wait to try it. Let's just swatch it, you guys. Oh, it feels so soft and velvety. That's the pink, and then I'm gonna do the, oh my goodness. That is so juicy and wet and beautiful and buttery. I should probably say buttery, not juicy. So this is the pink, and then that is, oh my goodness. Do you guys see that swatch? That is crazy. I am so, so happy I went with this one first. I mean, eventually, if I really like how it plays out today, I wanna get another color. I'm almost excited to get that darker one, which is not necessarily a color I would go for, but I think it would be really, really beautiful. I think the way he designed them is he made them very buildable. So even though a color like that can be a little intimidating and scary, I think it's one of those products that you're gonna just be able to easily build it to the desire you want. And what he stated on his YouTube channel, so I'll link it below because he gives some really good tips. He really wanted to create a product that you can design yourself in a sense. So if you want that lit from within glow, you can actually apply the highlighter first and then go in with the blush on top of it, and it kind of gives, like, you know, that inner glow feel that you get with the Hourglass highlighters. That's what you're gonna get by layering these two together. So I never would have imagined putting my highlighter on first and then putting the blush on top, because typically I just stick to my highlighter right here. I do sometimes like to go in with my highlighter and then put my blush over. I do that actually quite often, but I've never like put it like actually on the cheekbone. So I don't know if that's what he meant by that, but we'll kind of try it out today and we'll kind of play around. He stuck to the matte blushes, which I completely appreciate because I like more the matte blushes, especially when it comes to powder. I just find that matte blushes just go on every skin type. And I feel like it's so universally flattering, and I really, really, truly appreciate when companies do that. So, and I think he did that on purpose because he was really gearing this. He made it for all skin types, but he really wanted to focus to see if mature skin could really benefit from it too. Because you can design a product and yes, it's gonna look good on a 20, 30-year-old, no matter what you do. But if you formulate it to really specifically target 40 and up that has more texture and fine lines, then you know that product's gonna work for everyone. So I truly, truly appreciate that he did that and that he's really focusing his attention on us mature skin ladies. And his eyeshadows are supposed to be the same thing. And eventually, my budget doesn't allow for me to buy his entire product line. I really wanna try his lip products and his, his lipstick and his lip gloss, which is what he first launched in the makeup portion, because he had his brushes out obviously on Beautylish, but then he went with the lipstick, the lip gloss, and then he went into the eyeshadow and the eyeliners, and now the blushes. So eventually, when I get a better budget, when I get more subscribers and more followers and more views, and I can actually build a better income on YouTube, I want to get my hands on the entire line. But for now, we're just gonna go with the Coral Rose, just because this was speaking to me. So let's just try this out, and then we're gonna actually use the blush as my eyeshadow. This is something he did talk about on his channel, but it is something I've already been doing because I like that monochromatic look. So I like my normal everyday, unless I'm going somewhere nice or I'm filming an eyeshadow tutorial, is bronzer and blush. That's what I use for my eyeshadow. So you guys know that on a lot of my videos I do that. So been doing it for a long time, and I just really, really like that look. So we're gonna go in again, like I said, just using the blush on that side. I cleaned all my brushes. He does have fantastic brushes. Most of the brushes I own from him are more like highlighter and eyeshadow brushes. You guys know I love this airbrush. Oh, that is the best of the best. If you're okay with the fact that they are human, real hair brushes, they do make a huge difference. And I know I've been talking about this a lot on my channel, and I know they can be pricey, but if you can afford to just invest in a couple of them, you're gonna have them forever. Wayne Goss and Chikuhodo and Hakuhodo and Ruffer, they all make Sonia G, they make incredibly beautiful brushes that are going to last you years. And it really makes such a huge difference when you apply your makeup. Huge difference. So a very beautiful bubblegum pink, corally bubblegum pink, I would say. That's how I would describe it, kind of like a corally bubblegum pink. Okay, here we go. Very beautiful, very soft. I mean, you can't really tell. I probably shouldn't have put my bronzer on, but this is reality, and reality is I would wear bronzer. So I wanted to see more of how it would turn out without the bronzer though, so I probably should have left the bronzer off, but we can try that in another video. Very beautiful, very natural and soft and buildable, and that's what I like about it. Okay, let's go in on this side and put the highlighter on. Let's take this Hourglass one. This is synthetic, so we'll just try this one out. It's like a little fluffy brush. We'll just take that one and see what we can do. Okay, so dust off. There's a little kickback, but that's okay. It's powdery. And then we're just gonna kind of blot it. Oh yeah, see, so I was afraid that it was gonna be too aggressive. So that's pretty. Very soft and beautiful. It just lies on that really nicely. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the blush, and the blush is called I think Blushing is the highlighter and Rosy is the pink blush. All right, so let's go in right here. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. I like layering it that way, actually, you guys. I think that's really beautiful. A nice way to do it. So, this is not a color that's probably popping on me a lot, but it's very forgivable. Like, I can just literally go crazy like that. And a lot of people like to do their makeup really fast, and that is gonna go on gorgeous. I'm gonna keep building it on this side. I'm actually gonna go in with a synthetic brush, and I'm just out of curiosity, I wanna see if this particular color pulls a little bit more pigment. So I'm just gonna take my IT Cosmetics brush and just see if this one's gonna pull a little bit more pigment. Oh yeah, so using a synthetic brush will always deposit a lot more pigment than a real hair brush. So yeah, that definitely. Actually, I think I prefer it more with the synthetic brush. Just this particular color. I think if I got the darker colors, I would want it with the Japanese brush, because that's when it will. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see how beautiful that goes over? So for all my mature skin ladies that, especially if you don't like a lot of intensity in your blush, this is a gorgeous pink. It's just so soft and subtle and just absolutely beautiful. And it's gonna go over texture like perfection, like as if you have a perfect baby skin again. I mean, seriously, like, wow, I'm impressed. I have actually never seen a blush go on that smooth. So, oh, why did I close it? I still have to do the highlight. All right, let's try the highlighter on this side. So we're gonna use the Wayne Goss Airbrush, and this is his, I think his newest member of his brush family, and it's limited edition. It's $35, you guys. For such a good price point and for such quality. If you have highlighters that are just like, oh my gosh, they're so intense and you have such a hard time and you have a heavy hand, you definitely want to invest in a brush like this. So we're just gonna take that. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So pretty. All right, here we go. Let's try this out. Oh, wow. Oh, that's like the perfect amount of intensity. And I know a lot of mature skin, we're gonna go on this side and build it up on the cheekbone now. I know a lot of mature skin women, that friends of mine, that don't really particularly like highlighter because it's just too much for them or it doesn't go over their texture well. Well, girls, I have your solution now, because oh my goodness, that is beautiful. And you can just build it to your desire. Like, I like a lot of intensity, so I'm gonna build it a little bit more than probably somebody else would. Let's do a little bit on the nose, like here. We're gonna go down the center. I already put my lips on. What I like to do is take more like a brush like this, like an eyeshadow brush, and then I go down the center. And that just kind of makes your nose look more angular, if you like that look, and it just kind of like defines everything. But wow, holy guacamole. And that's a very soft brush. So I can only imagine what like a synthetic brush would do. Like, let's just, out of curiosity, let me blend this out a little bit. I'm just gonna take my Chica Hodo Passion Series brush and just kind of buff it all in. Just buff it all and melt it all together. See, that's the beauty of like a nice fluffy brush, and Wayne Goss has a ton of them too. And they're all just good quality brushes no matter which way. And I do feel like for Japanese made brushes, I do feel like Wayne Goss is more on a little bit more affordable than like Hakuhodo or Chica Hodo, but still you get the amazing quality. I'm just gonna try, I just wanna see, this is a Sigma F35. You guys know I love this synthetic highlighter brush. I'm just curious to what a synthetic brush would do versus like that real hair brush. Okay, so that brush, the Wayne Goss brush I use, is gonna give you more of a softer highlight, where I feel like this one is gonna just intensify it even more. And I'm just gonna stick to that. Oh yeah, see how that just intensified it a little bit more? So it just really depends on your type, like what you like. I also love, my other favorite highlighter brush is the Linda Hallberg brush, and this is number 306. This is another fantastic highlighter brush. Yeah, see how much that just like intensified that? Oh my gosh. Oh. I probably shouldn't do that. Wow. That's crazy good. All right, let's take my IT Cosmetics brush and we're gonna pop a little bit more rosy on top of that highlighter. See how you can, the beauty of this blush is it started off very light, and probably you'd be able to tell a little bit more if I didn't have my bronzer underneath, but reality is that's how I'm gonna do my makeup. So I feel like it's a catch-22 because I can do it without bronzer and show you guys, which I probably should have, but we'll do that for another video. But then if you, I mean, reality is I'm always gonna put my bronzer on first, so I'm giving you real life today. But yeah, I'm actually gonna take this a little bit higher like I did on that Selena Gomez video. If you haven't watched that, I rated the Rare Beauty one. And I'm just gonna go above that, just a little bit above it, just to kind of make it, bring the blush up a little bit more. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness. These are my Bellamy extensions. I'm trying out their clip-ons, and I cannot tell you, they are like the Bugatti of cars. I mean, like seriously, like these clip-in extensions are insane. I like their tape-in ones, that's what I use. All right, we're gonna take my Wayne Goss number 16 eyeshadow brush. You guys know I've talked about this brush in other videos. It's my absolute favorite. We're just dipping it into the rosy, getting it nice and saturated in there, and we're gonna try putting this on the eyelid. So all I have is Charlotte Tilbury on my like that contour area. We're just gonna bring that over it. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that's beautiful. See how it just kind of ties everything together? Very beautiful. I'm gonna take this Wayne Goss. This is what I was using to do the bronzer. I think this is number, I'll put it right there. I don't know what number it is, but this is another phenomenal one. I'm just gonna kind of go over that a little bit just to kind of tie everything together. Just kind of give it a little bit more intensity. Oh my gosh, you guys, I had these showing. See, I wish you guys can reach through the camera and tell me, you know, like you need your friends to tell you. Isn't this top so cute? It's from Target. All right, we're gonna take the highlighter, okay? And we're gonna take that onto that brush. So we're just gonna take that in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So by starting in like that, it's gonna open your eyes up more. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's buttery. So if you have texture on your lids, like I have a lot of texture on my lids right now. I had that allergic reaction. If you watched my Rare Beauty review, I had a reaction to that eyeliner and it has not gone away completely on that eye. All right, we're gonna take the rougher number 3 and we're just gonna kind of go in just a little bit more right here. Now I'm using the Wayne Goss mirror. It's actually a really good mirror. Since he's gearing this to 40-year-old women, can we get a mirror with a little bit more magnification? That would be nice. Now let's take this right here on the brow bone and then I'll blend it out like that. Wow, seriously you guys, that goes on like butter. That's insanely good. And then I really love, like, he has this brush right here for number 18. I love that this one you can really get into like the eye socket area like that. So nice. All right, I'm gonna pop on my lashes and then I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so this is how it all turned out and I love it. I am so impressed by this blush, you guys. I cannot believe how beautifully it applied. It really was as smooth as butter and it just is gonna go over texture so well. So for all of my ladies over 40 that watch my channel, all of my friends and family, you gotta get your hands on this blush because if you really want products that are just gonna make you look so youthful and glowy and just absolutely gorgeous, this color, especially if you are not a really big, like, you don't like a lot of pigmentation or you don't like a lot of blush or highlight, this is a perfect combination. Now, for my girls that like a little bit more intensity, you might want to go up to like his darker blushes. So I'll show that one right there. I think that one might be a really, really beautiful blush as well. So I cannot wait to get my hands on more of his product line because, like I said, it's really geared towards mature women and I love that. So Wayne Goss, keep up the good work. You're doing a phenomenal job. I mean, honestly, it is just incredibly good. I want to go over a few of my must-have brushes from Wayne Goss. Like, I literally cannot live without these brushes. I like have 2 of each, some of them, because I like them so much. So one of them is the number, oh my gosh, I don't even know what number this is, you guys. I'll have to put it right there. But this one right here is insanely good. And then the Wayne Goss number 16 brush, a must-have, have 2 of those. Number 18, really, really good. And then number 12, I love to contour with this one. And you guys know this airbrush one. Ooh, I set my under eye with it and I also do my highlight with it. And honestly, like, I do feel like that gave the best application of highlight out of all of the brushes I tested out while using this product. And the fact that I can use it for eyeshadow, blush, and highlight, I mean, come on. So the pan size for $45 is pretty good pan size. So I'll put the breakdown right there. insanely good. So I am so happy. We're gonna see how this wears throughout the rest of the day. I hope you guys enjoy that, and I still have so much more new makeup to review. So if you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss a video, because I do upload new videos every Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And when I'm not on YouTube, you can follow me at Christy Allure on Instagram. Please give this video a huge thumbs up, and let's roll over into the wear test. All right, you guys, I'm back and it's 10 hours now. It's wearing really well. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, Wayne Goss is just an amazing makeup artist. He knows what the consumer needs and wants, and he did an excellent job with this blush. This Coral Rose is gorgeous, and I'm so glad that this was my first one I purchased, and I'm so excited to keep using it. I think it's going to be beautiful for every day. It's not that beaming highlight. So if you're on the highlight side, if you're looking for, like, if you're like me and you like a lot of, you know, bam, my highlighter's here, this is not your highlighter. But I think on the other hand, if you have very textured skin, whether you're mature or whether you're even younger, but you have a lot of acne and a texture on your skin, that is the perfect highlighter to use. The only complaint I may have is that it didn't last that long. So usually my highlighter is still like glowing, like my Hourglass one I use all the time, or my Jouer one I used all the time. That just lasts forever, where I do feel like it's there, but it's not there as much as my other highlighters. But I like the fact that you can really just make it like that lit from within glow. You know, it's just that urethral glow that the Hourglass ambient powders give you, that same concept. And the fact that you can kind of use it for eyeshadow too. I did have to fix my eyelashes, you guys, because the House of Lash Glue that I repurchased at Sephora completely burned my eyes. So I have a feeling they did something different with their eyelash glue, which I'm not happy about. So I'm trying out the Lily Lash Glue, and I really, really like it, the liner one. I was just kind of playing with it in some of my Pat McGrath shadows that I will be doing on my next, or not my next video, but on a video coming soon. So I can't wait to try that out. And of course I took out my extensions, you guys. So we're getting raw now. We're getting towards the end of the night. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening or day whenever you guys watch this, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake.